Ambush at Cimarron Pass 1958, directed by Jodie Copeland.
There are some qualities to Ambush at Cimarron Pass that make it something of a curiosity or oddity, but sitting through it is still a bit of a slog. That's really saying something, considering the film is just 73 minutes long, and stands out for being one of Clint Eastwood's earliest starring roles, but these are the only qualities that come close to making the film watchable. Otherwise, Ambush at Cimarron Pass is a bland blending of war and western genres, narratively being about various soldiers banding together to fight against numerous Native American warriors. It's an old-fashioned film that feels a little like a war movie, owing to the amount of combat and the fact that some characters are soldiers. Regrettably, the action here is tedious, and the characters barely have any interesting qualities. It's the sort of movie where most people involved probably sleepwalk through it, and, funnily enough, anyone who tries to watch it will probably just sleep through it.
Cavalcade 1933, directed by Frank Lloyd.
Cavalcade may have won an Academy Award for Best Picture, but nowadays, it feels like an absolute slog to get through, and there are plenty of movies from the 1930s that hold up a whole lot better. It's a movie that takes place over several decades, starting at the very end of the 19th century and ending in the early 1930s, following the trials and tribulations of two different English families across the decades. Given the Second Boer War and World War I occurred during this period of time, they get touched upon during Cavalcade, turning this drama into a war movie for some of its runtime. Whether it's dealing with war or not, Cavalcade is consistent in being dull, and will probably only be of interest to anyone who wants to watch every single Best Picture winner. And even then, watching this might make you regret such a commitment.